Have you ever read a book where you read the first one and you just want to go and read every other thing the author has written? Well, that's how I felt when I read ANOWERS by Eusebius Odira. Hi, I'm Roving. Welcome to Roving True Books, and today we'll be discussing ANOWERS by Eusebius Odira. Let's get into it. So the first thing that this book will use to captivate your attention is ANOWERS is an acronym. Mhm. And it is an acronym for 26 assassins who are named after the alphabet. So we have A down to Yara and Zachary. And the book focuses on Yara's POV and Zachary's POV. So now on Yara's POV, Yara is she's giving us gist from her diary, like this is who she is, this is how her family members are, blah blah blah. And then one day someone takes her diary and reads it out to the assembly of siblings because what else am I going to call 25 siblings meeting? And she's waking up like a normal day and she just wakes up and she sees everybody and they're giving her mixed look. And she's like, what's going on? And someone makes a reference to her diary and she's like, imagine somebody reading your diary, like, and the person not just read, the person read it out. Imagine. So that's it was so scary for her. But we later realized as we learned from other people that her perspective wasn't always correct. And this is why it's important that when we hear particular information, we try to verify from other sources because it may have been a particular way for her, but it doesn't mean like that is the way that it is. Do you understand? So in this story, we learn that Yara had seen herself as a victim. She has this victim mentality, but other siblings didn't see her as that. And then we move to Zachary's POV. Zachary is his character development. It made me almost think this book was real. His character development and also Evian. Evian is like their big sister in a way. She's not the eldest. She's E, by the way, so you know she's not the eldest. But she just has this big sister energy, and we see how they grow, how their characters develop, and you appreciate it. You really love these developments. I really loved it. I was so moved. I mean, this was a thriller that woke me up from my thriller slump. I've been in a thriller slump for a while, and very few authors have been able to wake me up. So for a while it was Frida McFadden. Her books used to wake me up, snap me out. But to an extent it wasn't doing that anymore, which is why I have stopped reading her books for now. I don't know. I'm just in a thriller slump and I'm reading other genres. But this one, okay, it also had a bit of romance in it. And I find that when romance is a subgenre, it makes everything need to be sweeter. It just makes it more you know, more no bars. And another thing this book does is that I just forgot that you wear my glasses. Ah, it mentioned some siblings who didn't see each other as siblings, and there were a lot of things going on underneath. And some people were totally oblivious to this. It just shows how in life some of us are very oblivious. We are some people that are so observant that the number of secrets they have stacked up, it can rock the entire nation when they reveal it. I think there was this time where Anonymous was a particular handle on Twitter and they were just doing a lot of things. So there's people like that who are so very observant and they know a lot of things because they're observant. As a debut, this book will take you places where you never think. And remembering that song, I take you somewhere you never ever been before. But not really like that, just that it is thoroughly entertaining and it's exciting. It does the work of a proper thriller. Thrillers are supposed to entertain you, excite you, like they're supposed to thrill you, and that's what it does. I'm really hoping and I can't wait when Eusebius blesses us with another book because it's a blessing to be able to read his work and talk about it. Another thing he talks about is that it makes you question if these assassins are victims or if they're evil. And I really appreciated this discourse because it is something we can relate to in Nigeria, where people who have been exposed to a certain kind of life act a certain kind of way. So when these people commit crimes, you know that they are victims of their circumstances. but it doesn't erase the fact that they have committed some damages. They have wreaked havoc. I mean, if you are a mother who lost your child to one of these assassins, and you know that, oh, they were brought up to be assassins, they knew no other way of living, it doesn't change the fact that they took your baby away from you. It doesn't change that. It doesn't even heal the wound. Like, maybe you probably gain a little bit of understanding. Probably it's not even for everybody who would understand that, but generally it's like, and so, but this is what you did, so you should pay for it. And it's just so puzzling because it's also a reality we have to deal with. Where you're wondering, are these people, are they victims or are they evil? It's a very, very beautiful question, and low key. I'm hoping you get answered in the next book so that everybody's mind is put to rest. But it's also fine if it's not answered. I mean, it's a very, very tasking question. And that's all for it for ANOWERS by Eusebius Odira. Bye.